Namaste everyone. Welcome to 7th lecture of Introduction to Trigonometry. This is Rajesh. In this lecture, we are first going to revise trigonometric identities and then see remaining problems of exercise 8.4. We have seen three trigonometric identities in 10th standard. One is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Second is 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta, and third is 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. Now let us see problems. Fifth problem is prove the following identities where the angles involved are acute angles for which expressions are defined. First problem is cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square is equals to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. If I prove this, then this can also be considered as one identity, because for different angles of theta, left hand side and right hand side are going to be equal. Now to prove this left hand side and right hand side equal, I can either start from left hand side and arrive this right hand side, or I will start from right hand side and arrive this left hand side, or I will solve this left hand side and right hand side separately and get the common solution. Now here left hand side is cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square. So this cosec theta I will write as 1 upon sin theta. In terms this cot theta I will write cos upon sin the whole square. As my right hand side is in terms of cos theta, it is better that I convert this cosec and cot in terms of sin and cos. Now this is 1 minus cos theta upon sin theta the whole square. As you can see, numerator is 1 minus cos theta, so it is better that I will keep numerator 1 minus cos theta as it is. So it is 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin square theta. Now this sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. If you remember this identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So here it is 1 minus cos theta the whole square, and here it is 1 minus cos square theta. So denominator I can apply the formula of a square minus b square, and I get denominator as 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. Now you can cancel 1 minus cos theta from this numerator and denominator, and finally you will get 1 minus cos theta in numerator divided by 1 plus cos theta in denominator, which is your right hand side. So thus we have proved that cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square is equals to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. There are other ways also by which you can prove. That means either you can expand this and then simplify, okay, or as I said, arrive at same common solution, and right hand side also simplify and arrive at the same solution. Okay, second question is cos a upon 1 plus sin a plus 1 plus sin a upon cos a is equals to 2 sec a. Now here what we do, as left hand side is little complicated, right hand side is compact, so better start from left hand side. Now here let us first cross multiply. Already they are in sin cos, so no need to convert in some other trigonometric ratio. So cos theta into cos theta, that is cos a into cos a, is cos square a, plus here it is 1 plus sin a the whole square, and denominator is 1 plus sin a into cos a. Now I can open this bracket, so it is 1 plus 2 sin a plus sin square a whole divided by 1 plus sin a into cos a. Now this cos square a plus sin square a, we know that this is equals to 1. So I have 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin a whole divided by 1 plus sin a into cos a. 1 plus 1 is 2, so I will take 2 common, and then I have in bracket as 1 plus sin a, and in denominator I have 1 plus sin a into cos a. This 1 plus sin a, 1 plus sin a will cancel, and I will get answer as 2 upon cos a, which is 2 sec a, which is your right hand side. Third question, tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta equal to 1 plus sec theta into cosec theta. You can try yourself first and then see the solution. So again here I am starting from my left hand side. What I will do, I will convert this tan and cot in terms of sin and cos. So this tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta, and here it is 1 minus cot theta. So this cot theta is cos upon sine. So if I simplify, I have sin theta minus cos theta whole divided by sin theta. Okay, you can introduce that one step in between, that is cot theta first write as cos upon sine and then simplify. Plus here it is cos theta upon sin theta, and denominator I have simplified and I got cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now I have numerator as ratio and denominator as ratio, so better I multiply and reciprocate the denominator and simplify. So after simplification I get sin square theta upon cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Here if you see the previous step, here it is plus and here it is cos theta minus sin theta. Here I have sin theta minus cos theta. So better I take minus sign common, so that this also becomes sin theta minus cos theta. So I have sin square theta upon cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta minus cos square theta upon sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. So I will take this sin theta minus cos theta and sin theta minus cos theta common. So 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta is common. After taking 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta common, inside bracket we have sin square theta upon cos theta minus cos square theta upon sin theta. I will cross multiply here. So it is sin cube theta minus cos cube theta upon sin theta cos theta. You have to keep your right hand side in your mind, that what you have to prove, right? So again here it is sin theta minus cos theta. Numerator you see this is sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. So a cube minus b cube formula I can apply, which is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So this is 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta whole divided by sin theta cos theta. So 1, you can see this sin theta minus cos theta and this sin theta minus cos theta can be cancelled, and this sin square plus cos square I can write 1. So it is 1 plus sin theta cos theta divided by sin theta cos theta. Now I will separate this as 1 upon sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta. Now 1 upon sin theta cos theta or 1 upon cos theta sin theta, what I can write? I can write this whole term as 1, and this will become 1 upon cos is sec and 1 upon sin is cosec. So this term will become sec theta into cosec theta, and this is 1. So 1 plus sec theta cosec theta, which is my right hand side. So this is how you prove, right? Okay, so it is a little bit practice. More you practice, more you understand different formulas, different identities, where to apply, and it is easier for you to solve the problems. Okay. The fourth problem is 1 plus sec a upon sec a is equals to sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. Now left hand side is 1 plus sec a upon sec a. I have to convert them in sin and cos. So let us convert. So I will write this as 1 plus 1 upon cos whole divided by 1 upon cos a. So this is cos a plus 1 whole divided by cos a into cos a upon 1. Now this cos a will cancel. So I have cos a plus 1. So I have arrived a very simple solution, that is cos a plus 1. So instead of again proceeding further, I will stop and I will solve this right hand side also. So let us take right hand side, which is sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. This sin square a I can write as 1 minus cos square a divided by 1 minus cos a. Again here in numerator I will apply the formula of a minus b into a plus b. So you will see that 1 minus cos a we can cancel, and finally we get the answer as 1 plus cos a. So this equation 1 and equation 2 are same, that is 1 plus cos a. So I can say that this left hand side and right hand side are same. So from 1 and 2, left hand side is equals to right hand side. Next question is cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1 is equals to cosec a plus cot a. Now this problem is very important. Whenever you get question like this in which numerator involves 3 term and denominator involves 3 term, there we try to use the identity that cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1, or sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. Okay, now which of the identity I should use? So it depends on this right hand side value. As here it is in cosec and cot, so I will try to use cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So before that, I have to first convert this sin and cos in terms of cosec and cot. So for that, I will divide this numerator and denominator with sin A. So once I divide with sin A, this cos A upon sin A will become cot A, sin A upon sin A will become 1, and 1 upon sin A will become cosec A. Denominator will become cos upon sin as cot, sin upon sin as 1, and 1 upon sin as cosec. Now I will keep this cot A and cosec A together, minus 1, and this denominator cot A plus 1 minus cosec A. Now I have to keep this denominator as it is, and this 1 I will write as cosec square A minus cot square A. As we know that cosec square A minus cot square A is equals to cosec A minus cot A into cosec A plus cot A. So let us write in that way. Now you can see that here also it is cosec A plus cot A, and here also you are getting cosec A plus cot A. So you can take cosec A plus cot A common. So take cosec A plus cot A common. And if you remember, your right hand side you have to prove is cosec A plus cot A only. Okay. So now see, this is cosec A plus cot A into inside bracket here, as you have taken cosec A plus cot A common. So here you have 1. So you write 1 minus here it is cosec A minus cot A. So write that thing. Now open this bracket. It is 1 minus cosec A plus cot A, and see the denominator. Denominator is also the same. So you can cancel this part and this denominator, and final answer is cosec A plus cot A. So this is your right hand side. Sixth question is root of 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A is equals to sec A plus tan A. So whenever you get this kind of problems where roots are involved, so better you rationalize either numerator or denominator. So start with rationalizing with the denominator, right? So denominator is 1 minus sin A. How we rationalize? We multiply by 1 plus sin A and divide by 1 plus sin A. Whenever sin cos are involved, that time you know that we have identity that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, or 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta, or 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. So by rationalization, I get one part as 1 minus sin square theta or 1 minus cos square theta, and then I can convert. So here you can see that your denominator is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So you can write this as 1 minus sin square theta, and numerator you can see it is 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A. So you will write as 1 plus sin A the whole square. Now my numerator is 1 plus sin A the whole square, and denominator is cos square A. So as numerator and denominator both are in square form and they are in square root, so I will cancel square root with square, and I get 1 plus sin A upon cos A. I will separate. So it is 1 upon cos A plus sin A upon cos A. That gives me sec A plus tan A. This is what I require on my right hand side. So this is my right hand side. Seventh question is sec theta minus 2 sin cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta is equals to tan theta we have to prove. So again we will start from left hand side. You can see that sin theta is common in numerator and cos theta is common in denominator. So take common out. Now sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta, which I require. So it means that the remaining terms which are in the bracket, that is 1 minus 2 sin square theta and 2 cos square theta minus 1, they should cancel. So let us see how we cancel. I write this one as sin square theta plus cos square theta, and this one also I will change in sin square theta plus cos square theta. Now simplify. So after simplification, you will get numerator as sin theta into cos square theta minus sin square theta, and denominator as sin theta into cos square theta minus sin square theta. So this term you can cancel, and finally you will get tan theta. This is your right hand side. Eighth question is sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square is equals to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Again, I suggest that you should try yourself first and then see the video. Right, all the problems you have to do in that way only. First try yourself and then see the video. Maybe you will get some better solution than what I have done. Right? Okay. So eighth question is left hand side is sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square. Now here I first open the bracket. I could also have converted this cosec A as 1 upon sin A. That is also valid, okay, but as I know that sin A into cosec A is 1, so I thought that it is better that I will expand this. So we have expanded this. Now I have sin A square A plus 2 sin A cosec A, which gives me value as 1, so it is 2 into 1, 2. Here it is cosec square A plus cos square A. Here it is also cos into sec 1, so it is 2 plus sec square A. Now my right hand side involves tan square A and cot square A. So this cosec square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A, and this sec square A can be written as 1 plus tan square A. So let us write. Now sin square plus cos square plus 2 plus this cosec square I have written 1 plus cot square A plus 2 plus sec square I have written 1 plus tan square A, and this cos square A I have written with sin square A, so that I can apply the identity. Now this is 1, this is 3, this is cot square A, this is again 3 plus tan square A. So finally I get 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A, which is my right hand side. Hence I have proved that sin A plus cos sec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square is equals to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Ninth question is cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A is equals to 1 upon tan A plus cot A. My left hand side is cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A. This cosec A I will write as 1 upon sin A minus sin A, into this sec A I will write as 1 upon cos A minus cos A. So here if I simplify, it is 1 minus sin square A upon sin A, and here it is 1 minus cos square A upon cos A. 1 minus sin square A you can write as cos square A, so cos square A upon sin A, into 1 minus cos square A you will write sin square A, so it is sin square A upon cos A. Now one term of this sin A will cancel here and one term of this cos A will cancel here, so finally you will get sin A into cos A. This is your left hand side. Now let us simplify right hand side. Right hand side is 1 upon tan A plus cot A. So this tan and cot I will convert in sin cos. I will cross multiply, and after that I will get 1 upon sin A cos A, which is sin A into cos A, right? So your left hand side and right hand side both are giving me answer as sin A into cos A. So from 1 and 2 I can say that left hand side is equals to right hand side. That is cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A equal to 1 upon tan A plus cot A. Now this is our final question of NCERT textbook. 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A is equals to 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A the whole square is equals to tan square A. Here we have to prove that this is equals to this equal to this. So I will prove that this part is equals to this part tan square A, and this part is equals to this part. So I can say that all the three are equal to each other, right? So let us take this part, which is 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A. 1 plus tan square A we can write as sec square A, and 1 plus cot square A I can write as cosec square A. So this kind of problem I have solved back also. So sec square A into this is 1 upon cosec square A. This sec square A can be written as 1 upon cos square A, into 1 upon cosec square A is sin square A. So sin square A upon cos square A is tan square A. So this is my first equation. So I proved that this part is equals to this tan square A. Now let us see 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A the whole square. So here better, as I have to prove that this is tan square A, so simplify inner side and prove that it is equals to tan A. So I will not expand this. I will write this as 1 minus sin A upon cos A whole divided by 1 minus cos A upon sin A the whole square. Now simplify it. So it is cos A minus sin A whole divided by cos A whole divided by sin A minus cos A upon sin A. So as numerator and denominator both are in fraction, so simplify again. Cos A minus sin A upon cos A into sin A upon sin A minus cos A. Now you can see that this is cos A minus sin A, and here it is sin A minus cos A. If I take minus sign common, so this cos A minus sin A, and here it will become cos A minus sin A, they will cancel, and this sin upon cos is tan, so I have minus of tan A. So it is minus of tan A square, which gives me final answer as tan square A. So from 1 and 2 I can say that 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A is equals to 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A the whole square is equals to tan square A. So this is how you prove the problems. Now here you should try different problems from different reference books so that you are very confident in solving these problems or these kind of identities. Thank you.